Hello, my students. Today we have our review class, nuestra clase de repaso. In this class, we are going to practice two questions that we were talking about in classes before. Question number one. Vamos entonces a hablar de dos preguntas que hemos trabajado durante las últimas clases. Question number one is, what's the weather like? What's the weather like? Do you remember the word weather? Weather, el clima. In this part, we talk about the different kinds of weather. We can say it's sunny, it's snowy, and it's rainy. We have many weather that we can use. Do you remember? Windy, it's hot, it's cold, it's cloudy. Also, we have the seasons. Las estaciones. We have summer, we have fall, we have winter and spring. Verano, otoño, invierno, primavera. The second question is about the clothes or the clothing. Clothing. Do you remember what is clothing? Las prendas de vestir. So we can use the question, what do people wear? What do people wear? ¿Qué usa la gente? What do people wear? So we can use t-shirt, jackets, sweaters, coats, pants, jeans, gloves, sunglasses, a scarf, a skirt, and we have many and many clothes. So you have to practice two questions. Number one, what's the weather like? And you can say, it's summer, it's sunny, it's hot, it's winter, it's snowy, it's cold, or it's rainy. And question number two, what do people wear? The people wear t-shirt. The people wear jackets. The people wear sweaters. The people wear coats. The people wear pants. The people wear jeans. Now, we are going to start with the question number three. Question number three is, how many clothes are there? In the class before, we were talking about this part, are there. This question is, ¿cuántas prendas de vestir hay? How many clothes are there? I divide the board into parts. Number one, when we have one object. La primera parte, cuando tenemos o cuando hay un solo objeto. And the second part, when we have many objects. Maybe 2, 3, 4, and more. La segunda parte, cuando hay más objetos. 2, 3, 4 o más. In the part number one, we can answer, there is one. Or we can answer, there is a t-shirt. Para responder cuando solamente hay un objeto, como lo muestra la imagen, t-shirt, solamente hay uno, podemos usar dos respuestas. There is one, hay una, o there is a t-shirt, hay una camiseta. The word a is similar to the number 1. A is 1. A quiere decir uno o una. In the question number 2, we can answer, there are 4 pants, or we can use, there are many pants. In the first part, we can put the number exactly that we have. In the example, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because of that, we say there are 4 pants. But if we don't know what's the exactly number, we can say there are many pants. Para la pregunta 2, cuando tenemos varios objetos, podemos contestar el número exacto de objetos que tenemos. There are 4 pants. Hay 4 pantalones. O si no sabemos el número exacto, podemos utilizar la palabra many, que quiere decir muchos. There are many pants. Hay muchos pantalones. Es importante tener en cuenta que cuando hablamos de un objeto, de que hay un objeto, utilizamos there is. Cuando hay varios, there are. Now, I'm going to clear something about how many and are there. Number 1, we have the expression how many. How many, it means cuántos o cuántas. For example, in this question we have how many clothes are there? ¿Cuántas prendas de vestir hay? We can use the expression how many when we refer to things that we can count. Vamos a utilizar la expresión how many, cuántos, cuando queremos preguntar cuántos objetos hay. Pero estos objetos deben ser contables. Contables, es decir, que los podemos enumerar. 1, 2, 3, 4 and more. Usualmente son objetos tangibles, como en este caso, clothes o clothing, las prendas de vestir. Now, I'm going to explain you something about are there. The expression are there and the expression there are has the similar and the same meaning. It is I. But when we have are there, this expression is for a question. And it is at the end of the question. When we have the expression there are, is I, but is using in affirmation, and it's in the start or in the first part of the sentence. Las expresiones are there y there are significan lo mismo, hay. Pero cuando la encontramos de este modo, are there, significa hay, pero en una pregunta. Y la utilizamos al final. La vamos a encontrar al final de la pregunta. How many clothes are there? ¿Cuántas prendas de vestir hay? Y la expresión there are, que significa hay, la vamos a encontrar al principio de la oración y es una afirmación o respuesta. For example, here we have both uses. How many sweaters are there? ¿Cuántos suéteres hay? Did you see? This is a question. Es una pregunta. Are there? Se encuentra al final de la oración. Y para responder utilizamos there are. There are 5 sweaters. Hay 5 suéteres. Es una afirmación, está respondiendo y se utiliza al principio de la oración. The other example. How many gloves are there? ¿Cuántos guantes hay? Did you see? Are there is a question and is at the end of the sentence. Es una pregunta y va al final de la oración. There are many gloves. Hay muchos guantes. There are. It's affirmative. Es una afirmación. And this is in the first part of the sentence. Va al principio de la oración. Okay, I hope to practice those concepts in your house. How many? ¿Cuántos? There are. Hay. En una afirmación. Are there? En una pregunta. Y there is. There is. Hay. Cuando solo tenemos un objeto. Okay, thank you so much and bye bye.